So, hello, Miss Zehra Murthy. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. There's something missing. I'm good. Thank you. And I'm happy to be with you at your podcast.
Thanks.
Uh, and I want to learn about you and want to tell my story to you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very excited, and our listeners are going to be very interested, I think, to hear your story because it's very empowering. And it doesn't matter how success comes about as long as you go for it.
Yeah, well,
Would you agree?
I would. That is true. Yeah. Let me
Okay.
just stand up. Something I have it here and it's bothering me. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So uh,
Tell
I
everybody
can
your
tell
story.
what, right. So, well, I'm quite old now. I'm over 70. I started my career in science many years ago. Okay. I finished my PhD back in India. Came to US with because I had the ambition of doing a lot of basic research and learn a lot of new things. And cell and molecular biology plus the genetics was the new subject 50
Mm.
years ago.
Cool.
Right. So I came and I joined UCSF, University of California, San Francisco. I've been working there since 1978. Well, I took time off in between to raise my kids, but I went right back in once my kids went to college and all. So my research mostly is on it's basic research. So I worked on genetics. That's my favorite subject,
Mhm.
and that's a developmental genetics. Uh, and that goes along with the cell and molecular biology too.
Wow.
And so, with doing with all these years of work on basic research and all, I thought, okay, after 40 years, 45 years, I will take the retirement and I will wanted to do something
Mm.
in a way to give back my knowledge of science to the society.
Mhm.
And I know how our cells works, how our and how bad the chemicals are for our body, and especially once it gets on our cells and it kind of breaks the genes, it's worst.
Mm.
So I did some thought about it and did a lot of research on different ingredients. I like herbs. I have a huge big backyard and I used to grow, but I still grow a lot of lavender, rosemary, marigold, all those, and oranges
I
and
love
everything.
herbs. I'm actually gonna
Right.
go after today, after our chat, I'm actually gonna go and get some rosemary and lavender.
Oh, you do. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have it. So, I mean, I was continuing on it that, yeah, I did. So I did a lot of research in the sense that, okay, how am I going to use that to benefit for us, like for
Hmm.
the people? Uh, and there is so much of work, research work has been done on it, which is just got buried in the books.
Mm.
Big companies don't use it because the chemically synthetic things are a lot cheaper and easier to handle. Uh, but I wanted to do this, so we grew a lot. I got my son actually gave me a small 5 liter distiller, and I started distilling essential oils on it. to do like the experiment. I set up a small lab in my house, and we started working on it.
Oh.
Well, and since I'm a formulator, like in the lab when we work, we have to formulate on different buffers how to isolate the DNA, or how to grow the cells in certain way. So how much the salt to put, how much of this, how much of that, to maximize the output.
Yeah.
That's how I started formulating my skincare things. And I mean, I knew how every cell and every gene works in the cells, and what extracellular matrix and all that, and what the barrier is and everything. So I selected few ingredients. Like in my all my products, there are 10 ingredients I have chosen. Those works in synergy with each other. And that has most of all the beneficial vitamins and antioxidants. And the biggest antioxidant we have is glutathione, that is in turmeric. Turmeric has the biggest, but vitamin E is also good antioxidant. We make vitamin A from carrot. And what else? Oh, our lavender and rosemary. They both are very good antimicrobial. That means you don't need a special antibacterial thing in your products. If you have lavender oil, really pure essential oil, that is really good antimicrobial. That helps in all the acne-causing bacteria, clearing out a lot of skin problems. Most of the people think, oh, it's a flavor. It's a perfume. It's not the perfume reason we use. We use more for it's beneficial for the skin and your healthy cells. For those reasons we use. So that's how I started formulating. And once I formulated, I took it to, like, I'm a basic research person who has worked on all the ingredients and everything, but I'm not the skin specialist. Okay. So I took it, right. I had not worked on human skin as such. So I took my formula to my one of the professor, MD, PhD at UCSF. His name is Peter Elias, who has published a whole lot of papers. And not to collaborate, but I showed him all my formulas and everything, and we talked about it. And once he approved that, yes, these ingredients and everything is good and it works, it's all skin barrier friendly, will go in the cells. It has enough vitamins and all. I started giving to my neighbors and friends and everybody to try. I have a group of quite a few groups of ladies. Friends. Over the years you create that.
You do. It happens.
Right, it happens. Right. So I have a neighborhood 8 or 10 ladies we meet. And I gave it to them and they happily, okay, we'll try. Then everybody has their sisters and their daughters and sister-in-law. So I give it to 10 people and 40 people end up in trying it. So
like, wow.
So by the time we started to sell, I had already given a couple of hundred items for
Yeah.
people to try, and I got their feedback, how it works or not. I did some of it's like a after the feedback, you improve things
Right.
before you
What made you
further.
decide to
Yeah,
use your research for a skincare line?
right. Um, okay. Uh, uh, for some reason, I was always fascinated with
Mm,
our skin.
mm,
Growing up, I had used mostly Ayurvedic thing, mostly all the oils and stuff,
oh,
not as much of the creams, or
mm,
at the time it was not as much available either.
mm.
Even for shampoo was the new thing for us. We used
Oh,
to have that herbal thing for the shampoo, for the hair
the
wash and all that, right?
oh.
Um, so I was quite fascinated with skin health of my own. And
Mhm,
once I
mhm,
learned about the chemicals and all, I always start to look at the ingredients and all, and I would say, and I know what chemicals are not good for you, so
mhm.
I would not use that. And some of them which I try to use, I would get some kind of, it would not work for me. It started to give me some skin problems or stuff.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
the meantime, I was using mostly some of the oils only. So,
Do you
and,
feel
and
do you
yeah.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So
Continue.
I was just saying that skin is the largest organ of our body anyway. So that's other thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel that the oils are better than creams?
um, the oils are kind of a pure.
Mm,
Um, if it is real oil, there are a lot of synthetic oil also, okay, which general people would not know. They would say, "Oh, this oil is good." It would not look oily,
mm,
okay.
mhm.
But that those are synthetic oil also. But the only oils which are good is which has three lipids in equal amount. That means it is our skin barrier friendly.
Mm,
Our skin barrier means God has made very ingenious way
yeah.
that it,
I
our
agree.
sebum, yeah, our sebum has three lipids, uh, which our own cells makes it. Okay, those sebum. So whatever oil we put, if it is not does not agree with those
Mhm.
three lipids or the sebum, it will clog the pores. Right.
Oh.
So yeah, there are a lot of oil which are good also, but they could clog the pores. So knowing that, we chose only the oil. There are a couple of oils which are base oil. I mean, coconut oil is also very good, but for some people it will not cause any problem. But
Okay.
for people who has the skin problems, it would cause eczema a lot more because all those three lipids are not in equal amount.
Oh.
So for that reason, I chose sunflower oil. It's
Mm.
a simple base oil which has 45% of vitamin E in it, and it has those three lipids in equal amount. That means it is our skin barrier friendly, will not clog the pores. So
Whoa.
that's why
I
yeah.
love this. I love
Well, thank you.
how everything is natural
Right.
and you are just using nature. Like you're using what was literally in your backyard.
Literally, right, right, in my backyard. And then we went and bought a land and started growing. We have a farm now. And it's organic farm. We got the USDA certified organic.
Yay!
Yeah, right. It took me time to get it, but yeah,
But
we
you
got
have
it.
it now. I
But
love
we
that.
have it, right.
It's probably the most relaxing place on earth.
It is. It is. It's really good. Yeah. You should come visit us sometime.
I
We
want
just
to.
finished harvesting. It took
Oh,
us a long time. Yeah, this last week, last Friday, we finished harvesting.
oh my
It is
goodness.
Monday. Yeah, we finished
Yeah.
on Friday.
Oh
Right.
my goodness. Okay,
Right.
so with this, the name of your company, what's the name of your company?
Belfiore Herbal.
Belfiore Herbal.
Right.
What was your biggest, I guess, struggle when it was coming to this company and just coming to this place in your life where you're gonna make this product?
Right. Um, Biggest struggle. Uh, well, making product was not as big. Um, Getting the um, trademark was a little struggle.
Mm,
Um, then getting out to people.
mm,
So not I'm not the business person. I have not been out, or I'm not the salesperson either. I don't go. So what I did was I thought about it. How am I gonna do? And my grandparents
mm,
were business people, and I had seen them how they did it. So I tried to follow their thing. And one thing I remembered my great grandfather telling that if you have some product of your own, you have to go and sell it.
mm,
Don't ask others to do it for you.
mm,
Yeah, because so that's why I decided to learn to do that. And that was my struggle. But what I did was I joined the Chamber of Commerce.
mm,
Pleasant Hill Chamber of Commerce, because I live in Pleasant Hill, to basically to learn
mhm,
how to get out. Because all I knew was to talk about or do my science and talk about the science.
mhm.
I, that's where I learned this much, even I'm talking with you. Otherwise, I would not talk with
Yeah,
anybody,
yeah.
right? Then I even joined another neighboring towns, Lafayette Chamber of Commerce. In
Oh,
these, I met a lot of good business people, made a lot of friends, um, and I found few. I'm into business women's group also. We have business
okay.
women's group.
Yes.
One is Lafayette Business Women Group, other is Mount Diablo Business Women's Group. And those there I learned even more.
Mhm.
And I learned to sell. Other struggle was to go out and sell.
Mm,
So I said, well, how to do it? And people suggested me I should just go to the farmer's market and do it. Okay. I did the farmer's market. It was not easy, but
mhm,
yes, did it a couple of times. Um, and yes, it worked well. It did work well.
mhm.
Then we found one here. There is a maker's market,
Hmm.
right, in Bay Area, in San Francisco area.
Okay.
There are a company called Maker's Market. And what they do is they do outdoor market. They invite people who makes their own products, any kind of products,
Mhm.
okay, jewelry or any handmade things.
Right.
And they do it 3, 4 places. So I started doing that. And that's where I learned a lot more. And I would go stand there. I still do it. We just did it last Saturday, the one market. And so those are the struggle.
Those are the struggles, getting
Those
it
are
out
the
there.
struggle. Getting out and selling is the struggle, right? That's the
Mhm.
biggest one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How does your family feel about you
Right.
going out there and you're hustling?
Hustling, right.
How do they feel?
So
Do they support you or no?
I have the biggest support from my family.
Oh, good.
Right. Both the sons are with my company.
Okay.
Uh, my older son takes care of the farm also, and he's a computer scientist, but he finds um, instruments for me. He finds, right,
Oh.
oh, mom, this is good. This will mix it well. This will be good. This is good for dispensing. This will be good. So he helps there. Um, while my younger son is the frontline person. He
Mm.
is more in the networking. He finds all the he takes care of website also,
Oh, okay.
and he takes care of my Instagram and
Oh, good.
Facebook and everything because I'm not in it. I'm not that kind of
Right.
person. Right. I'm too
Yeah.
old for that.
No.
I feel that. And my husband is my backbone. He comes, he's always there for me.
Oh,
He helps me a lot. He's also a scientist. He
okay.
gives me, yeah, if I have any questions, I ask him also. He's he works at I mean, he did work in the pharmaceutical company a lot. Now
Mm.
he's independent consultant for,
Oh,
yeah. So our family is kind of a scientist family,
I
and
love
they
it.
all are support. I have a big support from them. Yeah.
I love it. What did your
So
husband
thank you.
say? What did your husband say when you said, I want to make a skincare company?
What did he say? Yeah. Well, we've been married for 39 years now.
Oh,
Right. He
congrats.
actually has never stopped me of doing anything. Um, yeah, he said, okay, I can try, see how it goes. In the
Very
beginning, he was not
easygoing.
very much, yeah, try how it goes. But my sons were with me from the beginning. Yeah,
Oh.
and my husband travels a lot too.
Mm,
He goes to different with his job. The way his job is, he
mhm,
travels quite a bit.
mm.
Luckily, right now he's here, but so he
Okay.
was here at the harvesting time. Otherwise, my son and I would have been doing the harvesting. So yeah, no, he helps me in distilling and all, and yeah. So then he came on board. He was. A
So,
little in it,
so hold on. So wait, are you bottling, like, are you harvesting and creating and bottling everything yourself, you and your family?
everything ourselves. Yes, we have everything in house. Kind of, we have a place where we do everything ourselves. That's and the reason I do that
Mm-hmm.
to make our oils also, all our products, and
Mm-hmm.
so we have a control in the sense that what I'm making, I know what it is, what's in it, what I'm putting in. If I'm going out there and telling people and selling them,
Right.
I should be honest myself
Right.
to tell them to see that
Okay.
the
Okay.
the whole story has to be. That's my one of the biggest one, that I want to be honest with
Mm.
whatever I do. You know,
Yeah, no,
right?
totally. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am all
Yeah.
about it. I
Oh, thank
love
you.
I love family business and family visions like that. I work with my mom too, so
Oh,
I
wonderful.
I
Yeah.
I just love seeing families all on the same page doing the same thing. I think it's
Thanks.
beautiful.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. We grew up in that, like I have five brothers. They are
Mhm.
all together. Their
Oh,
businesses are together. They're back in India, but they were together.
right.
While I was growing up, also my uncles and they all had the businesses together. So
Mm.
even if one person is not doing as good, other would support them, and
Right.
they can, they come big.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah,
That's
right.
so
So,
beautiful.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's a family. Yeah. So
So
tell
so
me.
with so with all this,
Mhm.
you are bound to get opposition, right? From other people. So what is an insult maybe that you have ever gotten, and how are you proud of it?
Insult. Right. Well, that's it. Oh, there are so many other botanicals products are out there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh,
What was
well,
the insult? What was the
so
insult that you may have gotten? And are you proud of getting that?
proud of getting the insult.
Yeah.
Um,
Somebody try to put you down about what you're doing.
ah, oh, it's not gonna work. That's what
Oh,
people say.
that's what
Oh,
they say?
yeah. Oh, how long it's gonna work? It's some people had said it. Not I got a lot of encouragement actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah, in the people I know, I get a lot of encouragement. But yeah, I got the insult like that too. That they said, no, we don't want your product. We're not gonna keep it. It won't work.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an insult, and then I just get out of there.
You don't stay there.
I
No,
don't
that's good.
no, I
Yeah.
don't let get bother me that those things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get to
When
bother.
you when you are feeling when you feel overwhelmed because you're doing everything. So I'm sure
Right,
you get overwhelmed.
correct.
What do you do to nourish yourself?
Huh. Yeah, I do meditation.
Oh, I love it.
Right, right. Um,
I love
I
that.
relax and do the meditation.
Hmm.
That is one of my the best way of getting back in
Mm.
line.
Hmm.
Now, what else I do? I like drinking tea. So
Oh,
I
I love tea. I love that.
I just
Meditation
sit
and
down
tea.
and tea. I just go sit down for a while and have my cup of tea, sit down and think about it, and then get back
And then you
get
get
back to
back
work.
into it.
Yeah,
Get
get back
right
in
back
work.
into it. I
Get
love
right
it.
back
I
into
love
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah. I like reading, so in between, if I can, if I read. Plus,
Yeah.
like I said, I have good group of friends. So if I'm too much, I mean, hyped or something, even if I don't go, I can just call and we can talk.
Mm-hmm.
A
Mm-hmm.
5 minute talk with helps.
Yeah, exactly. Just 5 minutes.
Right. Just five
5 minutes
minutes.
can change your
Right.
life.
In your life, right.
What's a
Yeah.
what is a common myth that maybe you get from people about what you do?
Common myth. Uh, oh, there are so many. I mean, hmm.
Do they think that you
The-
just sit around all day and smell the flowers?
no, uh, no, that I did not hear that part,
Hmm.
but only thing that I hear is, oh, it's not gonna work. How it's gonna work?
Okay,
That's a main only thing
that's the only
they
thing.
but when I try to explain it to them, yes, they turn around and because
Uh-huh.
I tell them how it goes in every cell and how uh, this particular ingredient works to make your DNA grow and cell divide and all that. So yeah, and
Okay.
and which ingredient makes good hyaluronic acid and all that. So yeah, then it works.
What
But
do you tell other scientists or people in general who also want to do what you did and create their own line? What do you tell them?
yeah, so the main thing is to do your research really well to see how each ingredient would work with each other in
Mm.
synergy.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people try to put so many ingredients. There are a lot of herbs which are very good,
Mm-hmm.
but how they work in synergy with each other, that you have to know, you have to learn. That is the topmost thing.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, uh, it has to be like your skin barrier friendly.
Yeah.
If the skin barrier is not happy, then all other cells will not be happy either.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. So, uh,
You got to
those
know
two
your
things,
stuff.
you got to know your stuff. And plus, go and talk with, if something you don't know, don't go and talk with expert who knows the things.
Mm-hmm.
Take their advice, look in it, and that's how you make
I
it.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Seek the
that's
advice of your elders.
right. Seek the advice. Don't. Nobody knows everything in the life,
Mm.
so yeah, you got
Yeah.
to learn from others,
Yeah.
whether they're old or young or anybody, then,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So how can people get Belfiore? How can they contact you? How can they be a part of your mission and your product and everything that you have? How can they contact you?
right. So we have a website, belfireherbal.com.
Mm-hmm.
They can just go there, and there is an email, there is a
Okay.
form, or there's a new customer fill out form thing. We have wholesale thing also, because a
Okay.
lot of esthetician
Uh-huh.
and spa owners, they uses it. And I have now quite a few partners. In all this mission, I created very good friends. There
Good.
is one Karine Kamara. She
Okay.
is a acupuncturist, facial
Oh,
acupuncture, and she uses some of my product for in her spa.
yeah.
Right. And I just recently I have met one nail person who
Mm.
uses for the to doing the nails, all my some of my oils and stuff. There are wellness centers and massage people. They are good. They are users of some of my oils and stuff.
Oh,
And
I
they
love it.
even, yeah. So some of the spas, and they keep the products and they sell it in their spa.
Okay. I love
Uh,
that. I didn't even think to use the oils for the nails.
right. So
That's
because the
great.
nail cuticle,
Uh-huh.
she uses it, and she gave me then the nail work, and
Mm-hmm.
it was great. She did a great job.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
right. So she
beautiful.
does it. She uses the oils for,
Yes.
and most of, I mean, the oils which I use, like I said, it's barrier friendly,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't stay on top as much. It gets
Right.
like absorbed nicely in
Right.
the skin. So yeah,
Okay. Okay, so one more question, okay?
sure.
So what what is a question that I did not ask you that you wish that I did ask you?
Hmm. Um, let me think. You
Okay.
could
Okay. That's okay.
think.
Think. Go
You
ahead.
could really think. Yeah. But you could have asked me. What could you have asked me?
It could be anything. It could be your favorite color if you wanted. Whatever you want.
Now, uh, what are the ingredients I'm using?
Okay. What
Because,
are they? What are all the ingredients? List them out.
right. So I have 10 ingredients. Um,
Only
I use,
10 in all of your products?
right,
Okay.
only 10.
Okay.
And out of 10, we may grow, 7 of them make our own. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah. So lavender, rosemary, marigold, oranges, carrot. Okay. And those we make I mean, essential oil and
Mhm.
infused oils.
Mhm.
Mm, what else? Ashwagandha,
Oh, I love that.
turmeric.
Oh, I love it.
Those oils we make. Okay. Um, the one which I buy is sunflower oil.
Okay.
So yeah, don't grow sunflower and I don't make sunflower oil, but I know I buy high oleic sunflower oil that is high in vitamin E.
Mm.
Um, that comes from US.
Mhm.
I have found really good source. They are in Illinois,
Oh,
woman
good.
owned, woman owned farm. They make it, and that's where I buy their oil.
I
So
love
that's
it.
one of that. I buy sunflower oil. I buy grapeseed oil. That also I
Mm.
don't make, but that's
Okay.
also US made. Shea butter. Shea
Mhm.
butter. I get it from Ghana, Africa.
Wow.
We don't, it doesn't happen here, so I had to get it from Ghana, Africa. And that is, that's the person we know who she goes to Ghana. She supports
Okay.
those women who harvest and makes the
Yeah.
shea butter. She brings it and sells it, and we give 20% of our profit of shea butter
Right.
to bake to those ladies bake in Africa, Ghana.
So the
So
United States does not make shea butter?
no, no, those trees, those beans grows only in Africa.
Wow, I did
Right.
not know that.
Right. And they make it. It's a work
Yeah.
to collect all those beans
Hmm.
and make the butter out of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
isolate it and so they bring it in a big quantity and then
Hmm.
we
Wow,
we
that's so
we buy
cool.
it from them, and we're lucky to find him. And that's again, my son found one of my son's friend,
Mm.
mother, who goes and does that. So that's how we
Oh,
came to know, right?
that
So
is
those
so
are
fabulous.
my ingredients.
I love that. Thank you,
Oh, thank
Zehra.
you.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
on the podcast. I really appreciate you being here. And I'm
Well,
excited for everybody to know you.
thank you. And so how would we,
So,
so
so
let's
yeah,
say
so
you are, so yeah,
yeah, so
you would,
so for the listeners, because we're still recording, right? The listeners, we're gonna have a link and all the
okay,
links to Belfiore on the show notes. So
okay.
when they listen to the podcast, they can tap the link, or YouTube, they can tap the link. And I'm very excited. And I am actually I want to try this. So I might buy some myself because
Yeah,
I
go
love
online.
lavender. So
Good.
so that is it for today's podcast for this week. If you're listening, definitely go check out Zara's product, Belfiore Herbal. It is beautiful. It is amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And listeners, until next time, I will talk to you later.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Kristen. I will talk to you and thank you for having me.
Yes.